Welcome once again, guys. Please do well to subscribe to our channel. So this machine has a problem. Top cylinder gasket is burnt. Okay, so this is our machine, so we are ready here to change the top cylinder gasket. So you stay with us and let's see how it goes. Of course, the carburetor, the fan, a lot of components, where some of the cablings. You see my technician is under the machine trying to loosen out some the oil pan, okay, so that we can drain all the oil. You're going to see the kind of oil that will be coming out from this machine, which is too bad. So there's a mixture of oil and water. Okay, top cylinder gasket burns, not a good deal. The machine would not function properly. It's actually a problem to the machine. Okay, and we are going to do some washing just to make sure that this machine gets back to full-time operation. Okay, just stay with us as we deal with this. I'm just trying to show you guys the look. Of course, this Toyota 4Y, okay, it's 4Y engine. Some of us are very familiar with this engine. Okay, it requires some kind of expertise in repairs. You see, that's the oil. You see that? Very bad, very bad. So the oil is too bad. So my technician was just showing us oil is too bad. So you are going to see how we remove the cylinder head cover, okay, and remove all the bolts. Okay, remove all the bolts just to make sure that the half engine comes out, and boom, that is it. So the cylinder head cover is out, so we are trying to remove the bolts holding the half engine. Okay, there's a bolt holding about 8 bolts, so we are removing all the bolts now. Of course, you can see the rocker arm there. You can see the rocker arm there, very important. So when this is going on, you don't mess around with the engine. Okay, you take it lightly. Use the normal sockets, not spanner. Spanner can't do this job. Okay, to use the socket, and make sure you have good hands. Your hands must be very strong. Of course, you must get dirty. You must get dirty. Okay, so after this, we are still going to clean up the machine. We have a lot of things to see. We've not gotten to where the top cylinder gasket is. Okay, we are still going to get to where this top cylinder gasket is. So you stay with us as we slowly get there. Okay, stay with us as we slowly get there. So it's a gradual thing. This is an engine, and everything done on engine is with high precision. Okay, so after the top cylinder gasket, you see your camshafts. Of course, I've shown you carburetor, right? Your carburetor, the cylinder head itself, of course the crankshaft is right down under the engine. Okay, this is a pump, okay, oil pump. So we are still going to do some tests. Of course, you can see water, right? Though we drained, there are still some water residing inside. There's still some water residing inside. So it's a gradual thing. We're taking it step by step to make sure that we do not encounter any problems that would cause us extra repairs. My technician is becoming so fast in making sure that he quickly removes all the bolts. Excuse me. So don't forget, we've drained the oil from the drain hole, in the oil pan. We've already drained, so that there wouldn't be any any oil splashing here and there. There wouldn't be oil splashing here and there. So I know it's taking time. Just stay with us as we deal with it. You can see the spark plugs. Of course, it's a 4-plug. Okay, it's a 4-plug engine. All right, it's a 4-plug engine. This is just for you to know. Okay, so we're going to separate this top from the cylinder block itself. Okay, so here we are trying to yeah, that is it. We are trying to take it out right now. We're trying to take it out. We're trying to take it out, okay? So that you will be able to see the top cylinder gasket that is bad. So we already have a new one. So I'm going to show you the new one that we are going to. This is actually original from Toyota. Okay, the new one is actually original from Toyota that we are going to install on this machine, just to make sure that it comes back to full functionality. This is 4-stroke. We already have intake stroke. We have the compression stroke, combustion power stroke, and the exhaust stroke. Boom, it is out. You see that? Do you see? It is out. So you can now imagine where water is resting. Okay, in all these cylinders, you can imagine. You can imagine. You see, you can see. You see, in the intake stroke, you can see what's there. It's water. Even in the compression area, you see the kind of oil we have. You see water everywhere. You see those rods, we are going to wash them. Okay, we are going to wash them. You see water is residing right in the engine. This is not healthy for your equipment. It's not. You see water. You see water. You see water. You see how the oil is. So there's water and air. There's water and an oil mixture, which is not good. Which is not good for the equipment. You see. So it happens. It happens. You see. It happens. So we must make sure this is eliminated completely. So when your top cylinder gasket is burnt, or when your top cylinder gasket is bad, this is what is expected. The machine cannot function optimally. And if you keep on using it, it might knock your engine. Then you will spend much money. Okay, much money to fix your engine. Okay, you see. Internally there is a line, but you see the circulation is not proper anymore because the top cylinder gasket is burnt. So what do? We must fix ASAP. We must fix it. So we are trying to drain the water. You see, we are blowing off all the water residuals. We're blowing off all the water residuals, all of it. Just make sure that everything is normal again. We're not going to tamper with the settings of the cylinders. No, they are already there. We're not going to tamper with them. Okay, not at all. So we are just using our blower to blow off every. You can see water splashing. Water splashing. So this is a new tops. The new top cylinder gasket is a new one, original. You know, it is new, and we have our filter. Okay, we're going to change filter, and I'm going to show you our spark plug. Yeah, that's a spark plug, new original spark plug that we're going to do. It's just going to be a holistic service. Okay, so you see, we are washing these parts of it. So we must wash, make sure that no oil, no water residual. So it's installed already. So the same way we uninstalled, we're installing back. You see, it's installed and closed up, installed and closed up. You see the spark plugs installed and closed up. Okay. It's a whole lot of work. It's a whole lot of work, but we just need to make sure that our clients enjoy their machines, and you know, they still trust our service. Okay, so you see, so this from the pump, we needed to check the pump. Okay, you see, yes, okay, you see, it's no longer overheating. It's no longer overheating. So we tested the pump too, to ensure that, you see, the pump is actually working. See the way it's squirting water. But before you do this, you make sure there is constant water inlet inside the radiator. There was water, you know, so I'm checking the temperature, though I'm just using my hand to check the temperature, just to make sure that my machine still provides cooling effect, that the radiator still cools down the water and cools down the cools out the radiator, you know, just to make sure that my machine does not experience such kind of overheating. You see how it's being done. So see the temperature minimal, very low. Please do subscribe and thank you for watching.